Hey everybody, this is my 55-gallon Gourami tank, and a couple of days ago I did a video where I swapped out the very inexpensive LED shop light that I had on here, and I put a 4000K single bar shop light on here, and the video was a bit of a letdown. I have to say that I was not really satisfied with the look I got. It wasn't so much the color temperature, it was the amount of light. It was just the overall brightness was not there. The tank was very dim, and so what I did was I found another one of my old shop lights from quite a while ago. This is a standard shop light that takes regular old T8 tubes. You can see it's a normal standard shop light right there. And what I did was I put two of the T8 4100K tubes in here, and it still, to me, is not up to my satisfaction. This right here is probably the most colorful male in the tank. If it's not that one, then it would be this one here. And while the light does do them justice and the color does look good on them, I'm still just not really satisfied with how much we're seeing on them. So what I've done now is I've gotten some 6500K cool white or bright white. It all just depends on the brand. I don't know what. I think these are General Electric GE brand. And so I don't know what they call their 6500K. They might call it bright white. They might call it cool white. They could call it daylight for all I know. There's no real industry standard on what they call each color temperature. And honestly, there's no real standardized, regulatory industry that makes them call 4100K 4100K. They could all be slightly different depending on the manufacturer. And so I've had to juggle a few different lights around to get something that I'm happy with. So another thing we're going to do is a big water change. We're going to get a lot of tannin out of the water. I've got just sort of a yellowy green look going on in the tank, and while I don't mind it, it's just getting a little too dark in here. I want to lighten this tank up quite a bit, and so we're going to do a big water change, and then we're going to put 6500K tubes on there rather than these 4100K that are on there now. So there's your before, and there's your after. So I'm still not 100% sure I like it. It is definitely a lot brighter. And we are definitely seeing a lot more of the color that's in the fish, but not necessarily in the way I was hoping. You always make a sacrifice whenever you're using a fluorescent light. And if you get a higher color temperature like we're using now with the 6500K, you will definitely see a lot more of the blues and greens, some of the turquoise color in there, some of those iridescent colors are popping out. But you lose a lot of the yellows and the orange. I know you can still see them and they look still beautiful, but not nearly as much as they did when we were seeing them under that softer color temperature. If we were to put something like a 2700K in here, it would be much richer, and those golds and yellow colors would come out much more, but you would see a lot less of all of that blue sparkly iridescence. So I don't know, I like this, but I'm not 100% satisfied, but I do like it more than what we had, and so for now we are going to keep it this way. I think it looks pretty good, but I will still keep in mind some other options. I'm still thinking about a few other things, and that's not excluding the idea of simply going out and spending a little bit of money and buying a higher quality aquarium light, but I think I got other options besides that. I just like not spending money. I like doing things myself and seeing if I can figure out alternatives that actually get the job done and work. So we'll see, but there you go. This is what we're going to stick with for now. That is two 32 watt T8 fluorescent light bulbs. So that is not any kind of LED in there at all anymore. We are up to back to good old fluorescence. So there you go, everybody. That's what we're going to stick with for now. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget, I do a live stream every Friday and Sunday night at 8 p.m. And I do another live stream every Wednesday at 8 for my members only. So if you're interested in that, you can check out the memberships there. Basic membership will get you access to that. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell. Leave a comment. Hit that thumbs up. All that good stuff. See you real soon in the next one.